Good morning to you. That's right. We're standing just outside of Mike Foster's office. We're going to head in here this morning because we want to have a dialogue. When you're talking about buying a home, I mean, it is the biggest investment most people will ever make. So, Mike, what are people telling you when they come to you about their real estate experiences?
Yeah, so the biggest story I'm hearing now, Andi, is that, everybody, whether it be a coworker, family member, maybe even your audience out there has had a bad experience in the real estate transaction. Right. And, it doesn't have to be like that. They say that real estate is one of your biggest investments of your life.
Yeah.
And, we're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I'll have you consider that when you hire me to represent and look out for your best interests, it could be the second biggest investment. So you don't leave that money on the table.
That's right. Well, because we don't want to leave anything on the table, especially when we're talking about those big investments. Right. And when it comes to real estate, as a buyer or as a seller, there's a lot that I don't know, and that's why I turn to the expert who can guide me. And you have a team as well that guides.
Absolutely.
All right. So what I love about this is you brought in some clients of yours for us to talk to. Who are we going to talk to first?
Karen Folks.
Okay.
Sold her house. She has a great house in Waldorf, and hopefully she has some nice things. I'm putting myself out there.
Hey, you know what? We're going to find out, right? No, I'm sure she does. All right, Karen. So welcome to Great Day, Washington.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, we're happy you made some. Here. We're glad that you made some time for us this morning. So when we're talking about your experience in selling your home, what were some of the highlights for you?
The highlights working with Mike was that he was very professional, very organized. He came in and he basically laid the foundation, told me this is what I needed to do. I actually listened, and we sold my house in one day.
Oh, in one day. What was your goal? I mean, what, like 24 hours?
I was thinking 30 days.
Okay.
And he put it on the market. I believe it was a Thursday, and we had a full price offer that Friday.
That's fabulous.
Right.
Well, and you look back on the guidance that he offered, obviously that played a role.
Absolutely, it did. I was a little hesitant at first, but he came in and he told me what I needed to get rid of, how I needed to set my home up. And like I said, I listened, and it was successful.
It sounds like part of that was being able to set your house apart from what is already on the market. You kind of had to make it stand out in some way, and it sounds like you did that. Was this your first selling transaction?
It was. I was very nervous because I didn't think it was really going to sell, and I was just amazed by the time frame and by his the foundation he laid. It was awesome.
Hey, I appreciate you taking time for us this morning.
I appreciate it.
I know Mike appreciates it too.
I'll bet he does. Thank you.
All right, guys, we're going to be back with more from Mike Foster. We're going to talk about making sure you're not leaving anything on the table when it comes to your next real estate transaction.